Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey Crusaders, Daryl here. So I want to catch you up on a little bit of what's going on with the truck and everything, and what's going to come in the near future. So as you know, the last couple videos I put the TKMAuto roof rack on my 2003 Mitsubishi Montero. Now remember, that TKM roof rack was designed for, so this TKMAuto roof rack was designed for a 2010 to a 2023 Toyota 4Runner, but I adapted it for my truck. Now also, amongst that, I tried to put my rooftop tent, my inspired rooftop tent, but I was not able to get it on because, I guess the lack of better words is, the extruded aluminum on my rooftop tent just wasn't extended long enough where I could actually run my ratchets or my ratchet extension to where the nylock bolts were to put the brackets on my inspired tent. So as you notice, my tent is not on the truck, which is okay. So let me show you what I've done, and let me show you and tell you what else needs to happen to my truck. All right, so first off, as you can tell, this truck was actually washed. All right, it is July 24th, I believe, because tomorrow is actually my last day of working in my current job before I go on to my 5 months paid vacation before my absolute last day on the job. So this was not washed since March when we went to Windrock Park, and I actually was able to wash it now. From Windrock we did Osceola National Forest. From Osceola National Forest we did Citrus Wildlife Management. So it was quite dirty and quite dusty. So let's come back to this rack. If you notice, there is a light bar installed. Now this light bar is just some inexpensive light bar I bought on clearance at Rural King, and I want to say on clearance it was like 25 bucks. Now I did fire it up the other night. It's quite bright. All right, the other thing I did was, it came with brackets, and I did put my Rough Country 270-degree awning on the rack, so that was nice. And on top of that, I went ahead and I installed the chase lights, so when it's dusty roads I can hit the LED chase lights and people can see where I'm at. Now let me open it. I did clean up all the mess finally. I don't have any of the wood, metal shavings from drilling the holes and everything. Got stuff cleaned out. Got my awesome recovery kit here from Adventure X Outdoors. Went ahead and put my spare winch line in here. Just, you never know when you might need to make an extension. So now let's see what I did on the top. So since my rooftop tent's not on here, I went ahead and this is my solar panel. Holy smokes, as I sit here, the heat coming out of my truck is crazy. It is probably a heat index right now of maybe 110 here in Central Florida. So back to what I did. So this is my 50 watt Renogy solar panel. Now I went ahead and installed that, and my buddy Doc Martin, he had bought a 100 watt solar panel during Amazon days in July. So he went ahead and let me use his 50-watt panel right there. So now I have 100 watts on my roof. Now for some of you OCD people, and this is geared towards my buddy Eric, who I work with also, I think what I'm gonna do is, just for aesthetics, I'm gonna line it up so it's not offset. All right, it doesn't bother me, but I know there's some really OCD people out there it's gonna bother really bad. All right, so I'll go ahead and fix that. Went ahead and put these tie down areas in the T-rails. All right, you notice I got them all the way up, and then I got them on this side also. I put 3. I have plenty more to put. If you notice the wiring right here, this goes to my chase lights, and the wiring here goes into my solar. What I did do was get the Y splitters, so I could run the negative of negatives and positive of positives, and then get those plugged in. So that is what's on the roof. And what I'm probably going to do, since my rooftop tent won't get locked in, and my buddy Steve was talking about some quick release brackets for the roof, but that's going to add another couple inches. And when the rooftop tent was actually on here, it was about the height of my 270 awning, maybe a little bit taller, and I really don't want it to be much taller than the 270. All right, from the back it looked fine, but from the front it really looked, I guess you could say, awkward. All right, so I'll go back to possibly doing my ground tenting if I don't continue to sleep in the truck, and I can strap my Gazelle tent right along the rails here, so that'll be fine. And if I need to, I can add a couple more attachment rings further up. So that's what I have planned for the roof. Okay. All right, let's try it with this GoPro. Not sure what was going on with the other one, but and hopefully you can hear me because I don't have I have the external speaker on, or microphone on. So what I have to do is I still have to replace this fender, all right, because I damaged it in Windrock back in March. I also still have the template for the snorkel, which needs to be put on the new fender, or I should say the original fender, which has just a little bit of damage up in this area, which I'll fix, but it's a lot less damage than this, and it's the standard color, because you might be able to notice that this is from an 04 and it's a little bit darker, or more brilliant than the 03. All right, so once I do that, these will be coming off. I'm going to try and fix the cladding here, but also remember the cladding is going to be painted with a black Raptor coat, so that's something in the near future. This fender replacements in the near future. And I think that's pretty much it for the new in the future, other than getting the lights readjusted properly. This one is sort of out of whack from when I slammed into the stump when I rolled it over, and this one's out of whack from when I rolled it over. Okay, so, and then once those are moved, I can get to the bolts on the ARB and draw the bolt, the ARB bumper out, so it's better fitment. All right, y'all, so that is just a quick update on what I have done to this truck and how I finally got it vacuumed out and cleaned it and washed it, and what the future plans are. Like I said, fixing the front fender, and also getting all the cladding painted with black Raptor. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Maybe next week I'll have a video about a beach trip, or we got some trips coming up in the near future to the mountains, so stand by for those. So I hope you liked the video, although it was brief. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to make comments, good, bad, or indifferent. I try and read every single comment. And as always, God bless, and I hope to see each and every one of you on your own adventure.